A monthly reset. The books that I have read this month and kind of where I am with my reading. It's going to be all about my health and all about my life. I am going back to school. This is official. Hi, it's and welcome back to my channel for another video. And today I am doing a monthly reset. I talked a little bit about this in my 2023 reset, but I really want to do these kind of videos more like on a monthly basis to also have a chat with you guys and update on my life and just a whole bunch of things that I don't usually do in my vlogs, and kind of combined everything into one video, and hopefully it will be a fun one. This is my first attempt at one of these. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Ola, I'm 19 and I am also disabled and chronically ill, and I have this channel sharing what's going on in my life, navigating my chronic illnesses and recovering from my paralysis due to FND. And I wanted a video that I can give also updates on how I'm doing and just a whole lot of things. I'm going to be dividing this video into 4 categories. The first one will be a physical space reset. You cannot tell behind me, this is the only angle that you cannot see the absolute horror that is my room right now. But if I do this, you can see like all of my clothes, and then this corner is the worst. I still have my Christmas decorations up, so my priority for today is going to be taking those down. I'm gonna do like a before of what my room looks like, but it's not good. I really have not had the energy to clean or do anything really, and filming it will give me the motivation to actually do it. And then I'm gonna do a second part, which is going to be a reading section for this video. If you haven't seen my yearly reset, my goal for this year is to read a lot more and to keep myself accountable. I want to share that with you guys and kind of give updates on my reading, share the books that I've been liking and everything. And then I'm gonna do a goals update. I'm setting goals this year every month, so I'm gonna go through my February goals with you guys and see how I did with those, and also set up my goals for this next month. And then finally I'm gonna do like a health and life update, because it's been a lot has happened, and I think I need to like give an update, and so we are all on the same page and we know what's going on moving forward, because sometimes when I vlog I don't end up giving a full update. I only give part of information, so I feel like it's gonna be easier if everything is in one video. Sorry for this very long intro, but now let's get a move on. I'm gonna show you guys what my room looks like right now, and then I'm gonna go straight in with the cleaning because it has to get done. My dog, if you didn't know, I have a dog, Skyla, and she refuses to come in my room. Like during the day it's fine, but at night she's completely scared of my room. She's scared of everything, to be clear, but she has been scared of my room because there's so many things all over, so I need to clean it so she can come back and sleep with me again. So let's do this.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak. But I know you're stronger. what you think, and I know it's hard. Yeah, I know it's rough, but we'll make it through, and I'll back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. You tell me you're nervous. You say you're afraid. I wish you could see that. I think you're brave, and if it all falls, if it all breaks, I'll still be here. We'll fix these mistakes. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. Honey, I'm with you through life and to.
So it has been a while. It is now 3 p.m. and I have just finished to clean my room and do everything that I wanted in here. I did a lot of work like off camera, just doing more like specific things that I wanted to do, but that weren't really like a big difference or anything interesting to show. It did take me like a lot longer than I thought it was going to take me, and I didn't vacuum or dust my room yet. I'm gonna do that like probably tonight, but I'm not gonna record that, so I'm gonna do a quick room tour and show you guys the after of my cleaning, because I think it is a pretty good transformation. right now I'm waiting for my aunt to come over, and depending on how long she is here for, I'm gonna finish this video today and I'm gonna do like the other parts, and then if I don't, then I will see you tomorrow, because that means I didn't have enough time to record what I want to record today. So it is now the next day and I moved by my bookshelf because I'm going to talk about the books that I have read this month and kind of where I am with my reading. I have a big goal for my reading this year. I'm gonna put on the screen kind of a look at what my book journal is currently looking like. I have been taking reading very seriously and filling in this journal, and I have a bunch of different trackers, and I don't know if you can see it very well. This is a reading goal, and this month I have gotten so far to my 8th book of the year, and I have read, technically fully read, I read 3 whole books, and then I just finished one that I started in January. So I've been doing like awesome with reading, and I have been having a lot of fun. The book that I finished is this one, which does look massive. It is a 3-in-1 book, so there's a trilogy that is all combined into one book. It is the Did I Mention I Love You series, and I absolutely love that series. It is by Estelle Mascame. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but hopefully I didn't butcher it too much. And I had started the series back in 2020, and I couldn't hold that book anymore when my second arm got paralyzed. If you didn't know, my left arm was paralyzed for a year, so I couldn't hold it physically open anymore. And that's the first book that I picked back up once I was able to read again. So that's what I did, and I loved it. And then I started with this series that I have here. I have the first 4 books in the Mortal Instrument series by Cassandra Clare, and I'm waiting on a friend to get me the 5th and the 6th books in the series. There is 6 in total for this part of the series, and then there's like other series in the same universe as it. I read the first 3 books of the series. I didn't dare touch the 4th one, even though I could, because I'm too scared that the ending is going to have like a cliffhanger and I don't have the next one. So for now, I stopped at the 3rd one. I already knew a lot about the series. If you didn't know this, there's also a movie and also a Netflix series on this series of book, and I watched the movie first and then I watched the Netflix series before I read them, and that was maybe a mistake, because I think I would have enjoyed them even more if I didn't already saw the others, because the books are way better. I'm not going to say too much about them because I don't want to spoil anything, but basically it's all about shadow hunters, which are hunters, and they protect humans from I don't know the word for it. I have them in French, so I have the words in French, not in English, unfortunately, but from like obscure creatures, I think. I will put it on the screen if it's not that, but basically they are protecting against demons and all of that. We follow Clary, which is the main character, when she discovers that she's actually a shadow hunter, and we kind of follow her journey through discovering what it is and what she is and all of that. And I love this story so much. I could talk about it a lot. For March, I really want to finish the Shadowhunter series. I might get to the 4th one if I see my friend or not. That depends on it. I don't know what else I want to read. I have a lot of books, and oh my gosh, there is a storm and it's so windy out. It just scared me so much. Anyways, so yeah, that's for my reading. I honestly don't know like exactly what I'm gonna read for next month. And if you have any recommendations, I love fantasy, romance, young adult. Mostly that's what I read the most, but I'm open to any suggestions if you know of any books that I could like. So I have moved to my desk to do the goals section for this video. So first I'm gonna go through what my goals were for February, and then like kind of how I did with those. So for that, I have my bullet journal, which I have my habits tracker where I track kind of all of my goals. Every time I do them, I color it in my bullet journal. And I also have like a few other trackers for other goals. So I will go through that and kind of show you guys in the same time in my journal. And I have my computer to see my goals. So for February, I had post twice a week on Instagram. So that counts for my business account. Get 8 hours of sleep and make my March planner before the 15th. And for my kind of yearly goals, I have drink 1.5 liters of water every single day. So let's see how I did. So for the water tracker, I keep this, and I basically have increments of 250 milliliters of water, and each of them has a color, and then I can just see from the start of the month and going through if I have any color that is before the 1.5 liter mark. So nope, I have drank 1.5 liters of water every single day. And for anyone who's curious how I know that, I have a water bottle that is 1/2 liter, and when I'm in my room, that's what I drink. So I always know exactly how much I drink every single day. Like, it's not precise, but it gives me a good estimate of how much I'm drinking. For my sleep tracker, it's a little bit harder to say because I would need to calculate all of the hours slept per day, and I only do that once I get really like when I have all of the days. And I'm doing this a couple of days before the end of the month, but because I know that this video is not going to go up like before the end of the month, I will add on the screen if I did it or not when I have all of the information to calculate that. And then for my next goal, I had post twice a week on Instagram, and for that we can look at my habits tracker. And I had a little post on Insta, and you can see so my goal is to post on Wednesdays and Sundays, and you can see that I missed like at least one here. I think that's, yeah, I missed one. And then towards the end of the month, I've been posting like every day this past couple of days. If you don't know, I own a planner shop, and I really want to work a lot more on how much I'm reaching people on social media, so that's what I'm currently doing for that. And then a couple of the other goals that I have is read 10 pages a day. That did not happen this month at all. But I did get to, like, I think it was 760 pages read in one day. So yeah, that's what I did this month. So yeah, I have like a few of my habits that I usually have every month that I don't really count when I make my goals, which is our next step. I'm gonna choose my goals for March. So I am now screen recording, so you can see on my Notion template, which is for my goals, and I have a section for each of my goals for this year. And what I said is that this one, I don't know if I have the I don't think I have the emojis on. I wanted to add like little tick emojis, but I actually don't have them. That is really sad. I wanted to do that. So I had to move you guys because you're literally sitting on my laptop right now on my keyboard. So the camera was right in front of March, so I couldn't do the goals with the camera covering them, so now I can finally do that. So for my goals, I am going to keep a few that I've been having for a long time, but I think one new one I'm gonna add is doing my daily bullet journal updates on TikTok. I did really great this month, but I really want to put my focus into doing that this month. So that's gonna be my first goal, and I think I'm gonna keep 8 hours of sleep, because I know that if I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I cannot function. And I think one of my other focus for this month is going to be on my channel here on YouTube, because I have been neglecting how much I'm posting lately, and I really want to get back into posting my content because I'm so late with editing and it's so bad, and I love doing it so much, but I don't take the time to do it because I usually am really tired. So I think it's a pretty good goal for me to have. My ideal posting schedule is 3 times per week. I did like pretty much an entire year posting like that, and then towards the end of the year, last year, I completely fell off my rhythm and I stopped posting. So I want to get back into a consistent posting schedule for you guys so you get more videos, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this month. And then another goal is going to be for my health. I want to get back into doing more physical activity, and one way that my physical therapist has approved just dance as a form of physical activity for me. So I want to do it once a week. And then lastly, I think it's gonna be, I used to love doing yoga before I got sick, and I always wanted to do wheelchair yoga, but my body was not in the right place to do so, and I wasn't in a place to do it, so I never did. So I think I want to challenge myself and do one. Even if I just do once in the month, I want to do one yoga session. So this is going to be for my goals for this month, and I will do a progress update and more of that like maybe during my vlogs for the month, and then at the end of the month I'm gonna try and remember to do a video just like this one and do like a whole update on my goals and all of that. It's one thing that I want to do this year, to connect a little bit more with you guys, to not do just videos about my health, but just do other things as well, share my progress, but also just personal growth and things like that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of all of this. So for this very next part of the video, I thought I would get comfy and get into bed, because this part is maybe gonna be the longest part of this video. It's going to be all about my health and all about my life. I want to catch you all up to date, tell you everything that is going on. I am going to be honest and like really tell you what's going on. I haven't talked about a lot of things on this channel, and I want to be real and just yeah, tell you what's going on. If you are easily triggered by mental health subjects, I would suggest maybe not watching the second part of this. I'm gonna start with my health, and I'm gonna do a more personal life update, and maybe that part might be a little triggering, so I will say once I move on, but I wanted to give a disclaimer. But for my health, I have some good and some bad news. Mostly a few good things. I've been feeling a lot better. I have finally like gotten back to life after January. It was rough. Post-lumbar puncture syndrome was not a joke. I was a month in bed. I took things slow and took the time that I needed to heal, but I have not had any headaches, and ever since I got that lumbar puncture, my migraines have drastically improved. I'm going to see my neurologist on the 1st of March. Mostly like also to see for intracranial hypertension, what is going on with that. From what I've searched and researched and all of that, I'm gonna have it for life, but it's something that you can get in remission for. I went to the neuro-ophthalmologist. They checked out my eyes and optical nerves because I had edemas compressing my optical nerves, and for right now it is stable, but I have another appointment in 2 months, so I'm gonna get checked out like really very regularly, and like having everything like very monitored. I cannot talk. Monitored for a long time now. I think for the good news, I have my surgery date. I am going to need surgery for my nose. I have a complex nasal septum deviation, and also I need to have my vegetations taken out and like a whole bunch of things, because I basically cannot breathe from my nose. And I have my date. I'm going to be doing this in June. I'm not gonna give like the exact date for privacy reasons. Now that I have a date, we can also start the process of planning my next rehab admission. I have been to like a lot of rehabs already, but I'm going back. That was all the plan. It has been the plan for a long time, but we were waiting on having a surgery date to plan it around that. And obviously I will like share more updates as we get closer to the date, and also just in general I will take you with me for all of that. And on the not so good side, I've been having allergic reaction all over the place. Don't know what's going on. I'm gonna pop up some pictures. I've had 5 allergic reaction, always the same one. But there is not cause. Like, I cannot find a cause to this, and it's stressing me out, and it's been draining because I already have so many allergies. But I need to schedule an appointment with my general practitioner, and I think this time he might send me to an immunologist. He told me like back in the summer that if I was continuing to have new allergies, that was the next step. So yeah, and now I'm gonna move on to more personal things. So if you are sensitive to mental health subjects, this is where I'm going to talk about that. So if you don't want to see that, please click off this video here. I think I shared that I started going to therapy again. I started back in December, and I think I really found a therapist that works for me, and in the matter of not so long I discovered a lot of things. And we did like the testing for mental health, and I have been diagnosed with depression since 2020, so it was not a big surprise when she said I was still depressed. Unfortunately, what I didn't see coming is that I am at the highest level of depression that there is. I know that it's gonna come as a shock for a lot of you that has been following me for like a really long time, because on camera it's a couple of minutes from my day, and I always try to, even if I don't feel like it, I put up a smile and I act happy, but my thoughts say the opposite. That's mainly what's been going on. It's been hard, but I am in a place where I need to heal, and I need to find a purpose in life. But I also feel like I can get to that, and I want to leave and I want to keep going, but it is also very hard. Hopefully you can still see me. The sun has started to come out and it's been really weird for the lighting, but yeah, so I've not been doing the best mentally since I have started. I've also been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, which I've always had anxiety. That's not a surprise for me. So I am going to get medicated to get my anxiety under control, because I'm at a point that I barely even leave my house anymore because I'm so anxious all the time. That's gonna be all for March, like all of that. So yeah, it's been a lot, but I am on the way to heal, and I'm hoping that I will be able to do that on a more positive note, which I think I should have started with that, but I started with the not so positive first. I am going back to school. This is official. I have sent in my application, which was just a formality. I was basically already enrolled before, but it was just so they had all of my information and all of that. I'm going back to school in September. If you weren't there back in January of 2022, I was kicked out of my high school because it was not accessible. I couldn't get to the buildings in my wheelchair, and because of that I didn't have the greatest attendance, obviously. And I discovered that there's actually another high school that I never heard about before, which is super far away. Like, I'm talking like an hour and a half to get to it in the morning. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, but also like they agreed to do like me going only 50%, like doing a year in 2. So I have like half of the classes 1 year and then the other half the second year, so it's a lot easier for me. A lot of change, a lot of exciting things coming, but this is basically going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more. Like this video, it always helps my channel out. Also, don't forget to check out all of my other socials in the description box down below. I always have them all linked. I post daily on there. And don't forget to tell me in the comments what you would like to see in these videos. If you liked it, if there's anything else that you would like to share. I always try my best to respond to every comment. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!